Hello, everyone. Welcome to Imani Dillard Show. I hope everybody had a good day. I'm sending prayers to all the people who's supposed to have storms, hurricane storms, and I pray for your safety. Be safe, and I pray it don't happen. Having hurricanes is not fun. It's dangerous and it's scary. So I pray that everybody is safe, and I pray it don't happen. Yeah, I just hope you guys have rain, you know, no hurricanes. I pray that you guys, I just pray that the hurricane will, it won't happen. I pray that the hurricane just pass over. Yes, if it pass over, that's good. Um, Thunderstorms, I take thunderstorms and not hurricanes. But I pray that everybody is safe and I just hope it pass over. All right, today I'm gonna talk about one of my favorite musicians. He'll always be the best guitar player. Sometimes I say one of the best. Tito Jackson was the best guitar player in the music industry. When I heard the news that he passed away, I was like, wow. I was shocked. I was really shocked that he passed away. And I'm like, dang. I was thinking about his mom, his children, his grandchildren. This is her third child. Miss Katie Jackson is bearing her third child. And she lost her newborn child, Brandon. Um, he was Marlon's twin brother. And then Michael, my favorite entertainer in the world. He'll always be my favorite. Who had a good heart. And then Tito, her third child. Now she had to bury her third child. I was told that Tito, he was touring with his brothers. The Jacksons are on tour. It was Tito. Now it's Jackie and Jackie and Marlon and Tito's son. They was on tour, and then Tito was driving by himself, and all of a sudden he had a heart attack. Man. But today I'm not going to be long, but today I'm going to talk about the late Mr. Tito Jackson. Yes, I'm going to talk about the late Mr. Tito Jackson. He was born October the 15th, 1953 in Gary, Indiana, the third child born in the Jackson family. Yes, everyone know that he played the guitar. Nobody could not outplay him. I mean, he was an awesome guitar player. Very down to earth. I believe he was down to earth. He had a good heart. You can tell everybody look up to him. Jackie's the oldest boy, but a lot of people really look up to Tito. Tito was laid back. He was quiet. Didn't want no drama. He had a good heart. He left a great legacy. I didn't look up to Tito as a celebrity. I look up to him as a human being who had a good heart and want everybody to do great things in life. He most definitely will be missed. And I'm glad he's getting a lot of credit because some musicians don't get a lot of credit like singers do. And I believe musicians should get a lot of credit. They're the reason why everybody is sounding great. Singers, they need guitar players, they need bass players, piano, keyboard, drums, saxophone. They need a band so they can sound great. That's why we need musicians. Musicians should get all of the credit. So I'm glad that Tito Jackson is getting all the credit in the world because he's the reason why the Jackson 5 sounded awesome. When Jermaine left the group, they still sound awesome. So yeah, he most definitely would be missed. He also well, I'll go back to okay, wait a minute. Well, I was gonna say, um I'll go back to that subject later on. Um he also, I remember the Jacksons was talking about when their dad used to go to work. If you ever watched the movie, the Jackson 5 movie, Tito used to sneak and play his dad guitar, and he broke a string. I don't know if he got a whooping. I don't know. And his mom, Miss Catherine, she was telling her husband, the late Joe Jackson, the best manager in the world, who loved his family, protected his family. He did an awesome job being a father to his children, and he was a good husband to his wife. Um, I know his mom probably told, stop messing with your dad guitar before you get in trouble. Because his dad was a musician, his mom was a singer. His mom was a singer too. And Catherine, she's 92 years old. And Tito used to sneak and play his dad guitar. Nobody didn't make him do that. It was a gift. God gave him the gift to play that guitar for a reason. And some people said if Tito did not pick up that guitar, it would not be, they would not have a group called the Jackson 5. And I believe that because Joe Jackson came home from work. He was tired. He had to raise all those children. And back then, black people struggled. People was getting laid off, had to be on SNAP program. When I say SNAP program, they had to get food stamps. They had to be on welfare. But Joe Jackson, he worked and worked and worked. And he coming home from work and he tired. He probably came home probably 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7. He probably worked 12-hour shift or 8-hour shift. See, they worked some crazy hours back in the day. They worked some crazy hours back in the day, especially working at factory. Factory is different now. Like it's not the same like it is now. So Joe Jackson, he was tired, but Miss Catherine, she kept on saying, they talented, Joe. They're talented. You need to hear them. They have great harmony. Tito can play. He played better than you. So Tito started playing and he realized Tito broke his string and Tito started playing and everything made history after that. Everything made history. The Jacksons, they always sold out concerts. They always sold out concerts. Always. They travel all over the world. I had millions of fans. So Tito did other things too with his music career. He helped his sons, 3T. Yes, he helped his sons. They call it 3T, Taj, Terrell, and TJ. And they call 3T. Yeah, 3T. They was good too. Michael helped them out. Michael Michael helped his brother so his nephews dreams can come true. Follow Taj and Terrell and TJ on Instagram, Facebook, and send them all your positive thoughts and prayers. Send them all kinds of positive thoughts and prayers because they're going to need all the prayers because they lost their dad. Their mom died. She was murdered. Their mom Dee Dee, she died, and she was part of it too. She helped her son's career come true. And Tito was married to his first love, who was high school sweetheart, Dolores Dee Dee Jackson. She died, and that was his first love. And it didn't work out, but they still became close friends. They was very close. They said when she died, Tito had a broken heart. The whole family was hurt, but now they are back together again. Tito and his first love, his children's mother, they are back together again in heaven and enjoying their longtime relationship they had together. That was his high school sweetheart. Um, he loved her and she loved him, and they loved their children. So they just lost their parent. You know, they lost their mom 94, and they was really young when they lost their mom. So I'm sending prayers to the Jackson family, especially his children, his grandchildren, great grandchildren, and oh yeah, his mom too. Oh yeah, let's lift her up in prayers because it's sad when parents have to bury their child. And I just wanted, I had to get on here to talk about the late Tito Jackson because he left a great legacy. Like I said before, I don't look up to them as celebrities. I look up to them as human beings who had who left a great legacy, have a good reputation, they have a good heart, they care about people, they're down to earth, they're humble, and they built a great foundation in their music career. They have an awesome catalog. I love all their songs. I love the Jacksons. I love when they was called the Jackson Five and the Jacksons, you know, and I miss Michael so much. And now Tito, he is with his dad. He's with his three brothers, Michael. Well, no, his two brothers. I'm sorry. He's with his two brothers, Michael and Brandon. And yes, Tito will, yeah, he will be missed. He will be missed. And I'm so happy he's getting all of the credit, all of the support and credit that he deserved, because when you talk about the Jacksons, you have to talk about Tito Jackson. When you talk about, when you talk about Tito Jackson, you have to talk about the Jacksons. Who else played the guitar back in the day? You have Ray Parker. You had B.B. King. He played the guitar. You had, when you talk about B.B. King, because he played the guitar. When you talk about um, all the guitar players used to play back in the day. I can't name all of them. You have to talk about Tito Jackson. He's the best. Nobody can outplay him. Nobody could not outplay Tito Jackson. I want y'all to look up his songs too, because Tito has some songs too, and he can sing. He can sing. Um, One of his, you can download his songs on YouTube Music, Spotify, and Apple Music. Tito Jackson, Get It Baby, um, with Big Daddy Kane, One Way Street. Um, he also Love One Another, and he also did a live performance with, well, a live performance on, is on Instagram. You can follow Tito Jackson Instagram page, and also his nephew Austin Brown. Austin Brown, his mother is Reby Jackson. Reby Jackson, that's his mom. Austin Brown mom is Reby Jackson. Reby is the oldest, and Tito was singing with his nephew. It is called Home is Where the Heart Is. Yes, home is where the heart is. I'm telling y'all, it's like a reggae beat sound. It's like a reggae beat sound. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Austin, he sounds just like his uncle Michael. And Tito, he sounds like the Jamaican people. Oh yeah, I love his style. Tito had an awesome style of music. He had an awesome style. Y'all look it up, and it's on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and you can watch it live on YouTube. Home is where the heart is. I love that song. That's all the Jackson 5 talked about, love, because we need love in this world. And yes, love one another. Yes, Tito Jackson, he left a great legacy, and he most definitely will be missed. And I can't believe he's gone. I can't believe it. But he left a great legacy. And the reason I keep saying it, because it's so important to leave a good legacy. Because when you leave a good legacy, it will live forever. It will live forever. And your spirit will live forever. So I just want to say, gone too soon to Mr. Tito Jackson. And thank you for all you did in the music industry. And I wish I had the opportunity to meet Mr. Tito Jackson, but it's okay. Um, Hopefully one day I will interview his brothers and his sisters and his mom and his children and niece and nephews. And I believe his family is going to keep his legacy alive. And again, I'm sending prayers to the Jackson family. And yes, I'm sending prayers to the Jackson family, because they're going to need all of the positive thoughts of prayers. Positive thoughts of prayers. They're going to need it every single day. Especially his children. They just lost another parent. And his mom, her third child, she had to bury. So sad. But sending prayers, positive energy, and prayers every single day, and positive, sending positive every single day. And make sure you guys follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and let's keep them up in prayer. Let's keep them up in prayer. So that's all I have to say for tonight. And yes, if it wasn't for Tito picking up that guitar, we would never hear about the Jackson 5 and the Jacksons, because when they left Motown, they changed their name to the Jacksons. And I remember listening to it's called Brand New Thing. Look it up. Brand New Thing. They was live in concert. When Tito started playing, I was like, oh my gosh. This dude, I was like, wow, he made that guitar talk. Yeah, he made that guitar sounded awesome. Awesome. It's like you just felt it. It was like, I mean, he was playing it when he was a child. When they signed to Motown, 1969, he was playing like a grown man. Got to Be There. Listen to Got to Be There. When he was playing Got to Be There, oh my gosh. I was like, man, he sounded like he was playing like a grown man. But big hand clap to Miss Katie Jackson. Thank you for making your husband, the late Joe Jackson, listen to his sons, because they had great harmony, and they put music on the map. The Jackson 5, they're like the best group in the world. The Jacksons put R&B on the map. Yes, their music will live forever. And the Jackson 5 put R&B on the map. So now concerts just like that. Just like that. The more you practice, you're going to get better and better and better. So that's all I have to say tonight. And tomorrow I will be talking about Stevie Wonder. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And one more thing, gone too soon to Mr. Tito Jackson. I'm telling y'all need to listen to Got to Be There, brand new thing. Because Tito made that good talk. I mean, he made it talk. When I say made it talk, that means you're like, oh my gosh, I never heard a sound like that. He had a different sound. He had a different sound. And his sound was awesome. Musicians, you guys do an awesome job. Make everything sound great. All right, that's all I have to say. And make sure y'all subscribe me. Make sure y'all subscribe me. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow.